Welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
Once again, Insanity Check compilation video is up on our YouTube channel, Insanity Check Radio. It is called Mid-Season Retrospective, and if you don't want to look through the myriad of videos we have on our YouTube channel, which you should anyway, watch the best of them on the compilation piece. It's very, very, very entertaining.
I just noticed there's a lot of violence in the world here. But I mean, were you going to talk about this?
Well, you had a.
Oh no, my comment. Well, basically, just really quickly, I was watching this old Philip Marlowe film from back in the days called I think it was called Kiss Me Deadly, and essentially, you know, whenever people sassed this dude or got out of line, they caught like 3-4 quick slaps. So motherfuckers realized that, you know, you had to come correct a certain way or you was going to get tuned up. So, and that's missing from today's society, in my opinion. It's just a, you know, small little note. But if you notice in all those old films, they really played it up. Whenever somebody would sass the boss, they got slapped quick. Somebody didn't want to answer the detective, they got slapped quick. A dame would come spicy, she'd get slapped quick. So, I mean, it was like violence, but that shit works in certain situations. And hopefully that beating will let other women who might not have the same constitution in their jawline, or people in general, to not, you know, go around spitting and slap mushing people and thinking that it's not going to be any repercussions. You know, so.
I was actually on the bus a few months ago, and two stinking little bitches were fucking screaming. And
those are the worst kind of stinking.
Carrying on. And I mean, I never, ever, if I can help it, go anywhere without my music in my headphones, because I can't take the rabble, the filth, the stupid ignorance that surrounds me in the public transportation. Yeah. So these chicks were just going ballistic and just, again, making all types of ridiculous noise. You know, I'm looking around, all the other passengers were disgusted, and then the bus driver stops the bus. Everyone's like, "Oh, great! They're gonna, you know, she's gonna do something." Yeah. So she's walking back there, and immediately these bitches were like, "Oh, we're sorry, we're sorry, we're sorry." The bitch just went back there to close the window because they'd opened up the bus window.
Oh, really?
And once they saw that, bus driver went back to the front. Same shit continued.
So they thought something was going to happen.
And already they had stopped. This has to happen. You have to start beating and punishing people.
I mean, the caning, the Singapore cane,
exactly.
All that stuff. I mean, because, like I said, we are a violent society, and obviously people are going to take advantage of these situations. That's the way it's always been, and it'll always be. But just, I'm talking about on the man on the street level. Shit like this can be curtailed. Stuff can be curtailed because there's just people just, you know, just misbehaving, just acting ridiculous with no thought. That it's like almost like we're becoming more primal, like we're becoming more base as humans. And the way this girl was carrying on, you know, to me is a microcosm of that whole, you know, I don't want to, you know, blanket with the whole generation, but it's that mindset. The people of that particular mindset feel that, you know, anything can happen. I mean, they can do anything with nothing happening to them. It's like, you know, almost like in 48 Hours when Gans got shot, and he was like, "I can't believe it. I got shot," because they don't think that anything that they're giving out could ever come back to us.
Because if they go to school, these rabble actually go to school, they're in a school system where you can't yell, you can't touch these children, you can't even defend yourself. Really,
no way, no, you
because
can't
there'll
do
be
anything.
assault. So, you know,
and you'll lose your job, and who wants to lose their job in this economy?
So 8 hours a day, you're told that you can do and say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
You go home and there's no parents, so you can do whatever you want. And now, again, you're roaming through the streets, and again, us idiots who follow this societal code, don't backslap you, don't kick you in your guts, don't hit you with a brick, you know, when you're doing and carrying on and being stupid. So now all this is reinforced 24 hours a day, until somebody like a heroic bus driver comes in the strike
with the mad brass knuckle uppercut.
I wish he had brass knuckles.
Oh, bad. People, you really need to slow that down if you have the technology or you had a program. Look at the way he gets his legs into that punch. That's the best part, and the accuracy and the confidence in which he walked up.
Well, clearly he wasn't accurate.
No, because she was off to the side. She was already standing side, so he actually hit her as flush as he could with her head in that position. He couldn't extend his hand like Mr. Fantastic. I wish he could have. But I mean, for her body positioning, he did some work.
And just think about it. You know, most people when they start a fight, if they throw a punch, it's a right or a left. you know, usually a cross.
Oh, yeah, you never come-
In very rare instances is a jab. I have never seen a street fight start out
with an
uppercut.
With an uppercut.
That means this dude was completely pissed off and wanted to do this bitch incredible amounts
He
of
wanted
damage.
to do her dirty. But look, I mean, this is another story that we don't really have the time to bring it up, but it was the teens that recorded themselves beating this woman that was a little bit impaired in her doorstep.
So they were doing the beating?
They beat the shit out this woman. This woman was sitting and
I thought this shit stopped.
No, listen, see, this is the shit that pisses me off about this, and this is what I'm saying. People think that they can possibly get away with this kind of stuff and then record it. We've had several shows, you know, basically detailing how stupid and ignorant people could be. Why would you do certain things and then social media blast it? So these girls had one girl film while they took this woman who was, you know, I think in her late 40s, early 50s, who was they said was a little bit slow, a little bit challenged, and who had given him candy and kindness in the past, and just she's sitting in her doorway, sitting down, and they beat her ass up into her house, back through her house, onto her bed, and took turns wailing on her ass on her bed, laughing and giggling, and then you see them running out laughing. I mean, and the woman wasn't permanently damaged because good thing for her, it was like girly, stupid blows. But the point is they completely assaulted this woman. And there's a video out there. There's a video out there so you can see this. And they completely assault this woman for no good reason. And see, this kind of wildness, if that woman had one of them old-fashioned Tommy guns and just heated up these bitches as soon as they ran out, this shit would stop.
See,
this would stop.
There's certain people in this room who've recently been introduced to my bloodlust, and who knows that now that I beg and pray for situations like that.
It's a Cedric the Entertainer moment.
Yeah.
You know, I wish somebody would do some of this kind of shit.
Especially some little 100-pound bitch or bastard who thinks that, oh, because there's three of you, you know, that, no, oh, we can take him. Please, please,
listen,
come for it.
All right.
Because I'm guaranteeing you, at least one of you motherfuckers will be damaged permanently for the rest of your life. I'm blinding one of you.
There's got to be
easily. I'm blinding one of you. I'm exploding another's nutsack, and then I am, yeah.
I'm trying to perfect a riding bulldog because somebody fucking caught me from my bike last night, and if I see that bike on the street and I see that person riding, I'm going to give them a. If you don't know what a bulldog is, that's when you run up along somebody, you jump forward and you drape your arms around the back of that person's neck and bring their face down into the floor as hard as you possibly can. So I'm all for the violence. I'm not fucking around. And, you know, this society is getting worse. That's why I say I do advocate weapons, although now you see that everyone's trying to pass all kind of commercials and stuff like that, and bills I'm seeing coming out to try and stop people from having any kind of firearm. And that's bullshit. That's just going to make it go underground because nonsense. You're running into a woman's house and beating her while filming it and then uploading it to Facebook.
And of course, if any other adults saw this, ran in there and kicked the shit out of them, they'd be sued.
They'd be sued. You know, so to me, this is just a distortion of how humans are supposed to behave, and there's a disconnect. But that's why I say the whole thing of there's no repercussions even anywhere in these people's mind, because why else would they put it on Facebook? Why else would they? You know, because I know that if I'm out there doing crime and I'm stealing hubcaps or iPods or whatever, I know that that is.
Welcome back, Carter.
Yeah, you know, I'm old school. I'm old school. Stealing hubcaps and fucking car radios, old school. You know, retro. But I know that that is a punishable offense. I know that, number one, if the people catch me, I'm going to probably be beaten and shot by the owners. If the police catch me, I'm going to be incarcerated. So the last thing I'm going to do is draw attention to my deeds by fucking uploading it to a social network site. But these fucking dumb bitches think that this is okay, and they whooped on her ass for 90 seconds. And then they go and complain that while they whooping her ass, her house stinks. So it's bad enough that you're beating the shit out of me. Now you're going to insult my damn house.
No,
so I suppose I'm supposed to have potpourri all around while I'm getting my ass beat. Really? Seriously?
Don't let me see you, bitches. I'm telling you right now.
Nah, see, I'm not playing. I tell you, I'm throwing somebody in the middle of fucking traffic. I'm not playing. And my thing is, you know, because I was sitting in front of the museum the other day, just sitting there, and some clown came up to me and said, you know, I guess his friends egged him on, and he said I look like I think some hip hop dude or something. So he just approached me in a really weird way and said, "You look like, aren't you like some dude that's out there, something Gambino, some dude named Gambino?" But the way he approached me, he doesn't understand because I'm old school. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this dude coming up on me? So I'm starting to tense up because I'm thinking I'm going to have to hook off on this guy. Now, if he had done something, I understand he was in high school, but if he had done anything like that situation back when we was on your block, on our block, when you lived on the same block, these dudes don't know they was begging for death this night. And they was going to get paralyzed, crippled, maimed. They were going to get done in something awful because I'm not playing. Shit,
Brooklyn, son.
Yeah, I'm not playing. And you know what? Going back to the stupid thing about the man-female thing, I hope men don't think that they should just come home because the soup is tepid, uppercut their fucking wife up out the chair. You can't go around doing.
Yes, we're not advocating that.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that as humans, we have to respect each other's boundaries and personal space. And when you violate that, you should know that if you're only 100 pounds, you should either have a suit of armor on or have like 5 guns in your hand.
Basically.
Because if you don't, you're going to get what you're going to get.
So, on that note, another show is over with. Thank you guys for joining us. And once again, if you see any shenanigans going on with Cretans in the street,
run them down, beat them down, shoot them down, burn them down, fuck them up.
With an uppercut. All right, we're out of here. See you guys next week.
We live in Brooklyn, baby. We live in Brooklyn, baby. We're trying to